All right, it's Wine Wednesday. We're checking out Saltwater Farms Vineyard in Stonington, but this is more than just a vineyard.
Yeah, Olivia Schuler is live there to check out the vintages and the views. Ooh. Olivia, show us.
Oh my gosh, guys, I was going to say Saltwater Farms Vineyard may be my favorite just based off the views alone. It is beautiful here, very scenic, so much to see. It goes on and on of just these beautiful vineyards here. I mean, this is not a bad office to be in.
Compared to ones I've been in the past, no, this is a big step up. I refer to myself as an attorney, former attorney, that I'm in recovery.
This is a good way to cure that.
Do it. And the recovery's going very well. We'll try a little.
Yes, we'll try a little bit red wine, of course. What do we have here?
This is a Cabernet Franc, and the reason we're particularly pleased with this is that this is estate grown. All of the grapes are from the vines you see right in front of you there. So that makes it a little more special. It's not a typical breakfast wine, I wouldn't think, but just pretend we're having steak and eggs.
Okay, got it.
And a nice red with the steak and eggs.
I will envision that and not think about the fact that it's 9:30 in the morning.
That's right. Cheers.
All right, cheers. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yep.
I'm a red drinker, though, and you said this is your favorite as well.
Yeah, it is. Oliva will get you some of our Runway Red, which is a red blend that also is very good.
I love that.
That's sort of based on Cabernet Franc, but it's a blend of 4 different varietals. And I think the other thing that's significant about this, I think it demonstrates that you can make good wine in Connecticut if you make the right choices in terms of which grapes work and which grapes don't work as well, and so play to your strength kind of thing. And Cabernet Franc, I think, works very well.
Did you have to taste test a bunch of different mixtures, or how did this?
We have a French winemaker who's based in the North Fork of Long Island, and he is a consulting winemaker, and he does it for a number of vineyards, and it's an ideal situation for us because we get a very high-end winemaker. That we wouldn't be able to afford or have enough work for the rest of the time. So it's a situation that works around the world in France, Australia. Consulting winemakers do a lot. Anyway, he's our guy. He's our go-to guy. And then James over here is the vineyard master, and he's the one that is sure that the grapes are of the quality that we want them to be.
They're tasting like they're the right quality,
yeah,
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So you briefly touched on your past as an attorney. What had you open this place almost 15 years ago?
It all happened backwards in the sense that I was phasing out of my career. This property became available. It's 108 acres on the water in Stonington. Well, as you said, it's a beautiful setting. And I just bought it thinking that I would at some point figure out what to do with it. So after a couple of years, we hit upon the idea of the vineyard and the winery. And that's how it came about. So it's sort of backwards.
Let's do a little stroll over here to some of the event space that you have. And we briefly touched on it in the last half hour about how you host weddings and other events. Do you want to talk about how this event space and even the outdoors is utilized?
Yeah, it works pretty organically. The band or the DJ sets up there. This entire space is available, as is the mezzanine. Depending on the weather, obviously you can see that the mezzanine is tented. So it gives a bride a lot of options. And that right there, where we have the stone, the stonework is typically where the ceremony takes place. So following the ceremony, the group comes in, has cocktails on the mezzanine, and then inside for dinner and dancing.
It's beautiful.
And it works extremely, extremely well, as I said, because it sort of lays out very naturally.
I love it. I'm taking notes myself. I'm seeing what I need to see. I absolutely love it. It looks beautiful. I can see people being up here. All right, let's have our last sip of a little bit of wine here to end out our Wine Wednesday. And
let's do a little bit of rosé. We're doing this backwards, obviously, but it's
your summer rosé.
We can get away with it. Yes,
that's okay.
This is from Pinot Noir grapes.
Beautiful.
And as I said, is our previously said, is our most popular wine, both here and we have a second vineyard in North Stonington now that only recently opened called Kingdom of the Hawk, that I would encourage people to come and take a look at. This is an old airplane hangar that we converted in a process that's called adaptive reuse. The tasting room up there is brand new, and the architect, I think, did a spectacular job. And
Awesome.
it's a very impressive setting.
Yeah.
Very different from this. It's elevated and it's rocky,
All right. Well,
but it's nice.
beautiful. Yeah, it sounds like you have two good options for people to head to that want to have a nice glass of wine this summer. So thank you again so much for speaking with us, and hopefully you have a busy rest of the summer.
Congratulations, and
thank you.
come back and see us.
Thank you. All right, we'll send it back to you guys.
All right. Thanks, Olivia. Have a great day. Hey.